End of August, I spent some time at the Mababe River Lodge. I then carried on in a westerly direction along the KHWAI River. This river forms the northern boundary of the Moremi National Park. There are no fences, and I expected to spot the same game as in the national park. The destination was a campsite at KHWAI Safari Grounds. As the campsite is situated at a side arm of the KHWAI River, there were always friendly neighbors around for whom the availability of water was essential. Game drives took place in the vicinity of the Magoto campsite. Viewed from above, the area looks like this. I don't own a drone and had to film the aerial shots from my small plane. For this, I had to fly all the way from South Africa to the north of Botswana. Today is the last day in the KHWAI River area. Game drives have so far been quite exciting, especially in the morning. So let's see what today will bring, or rather the morning will bring. The KHWAI River carried a lot of water. It was flowing very fast at narrow passages. Game drives along the river were the best strategy for good sightings. Further away from the river, food supply was limited. There was also no drinking water available. There was a fair amount of birds around, despite the fact that most water birds at the beginning of winter migrated to countries further north to better feeding grounds. The emerald-spotted dove is one of the smaller doves. Given the right light, some of the feathers shine like precious stones, hence the name. The Senegal kukal next to waterbuck cows doesn't seem to worry about the proximity of these large animals. bachelor herd of impala rams. Judging by the different horn sizes, one can see that they are of different ages. With this giant, everything seems to happen in slow motion. It is for this reason that I enjoy watching what it is doing. The trunk is not only the organ with which to smell, but also the tool for sucking, picking and breaking of branches, etc. Bathing in the sun to get the body warmed up. An indication that the river is not suitable for human beings to swim in. Frequently one can see the pied kingfisher hovering above the water and then diving down with lightning speed to, often successfully, catch a fish. The abundance of large water pools is ideal for hippopotamus. Here they have enough room to laze about without too much overcrowding. Not so ideal though for somebody driving a car. Many roads close to the water's edge were impassable due to flooding. Lots of water is good for animals and birds, which are observed and filmed by visitors, but there are drawbacks. But who would complain with so many creatures around? A pleasant surprise. A group of Tsesebe cows grazing peacefully next to a herd of impalas. One can see that most of the cows are pregnant. This might be the reason why there are no bulls around. After all, these have delivered their contribution to the breeding process already some time ago. Now the onus is on the cows to give birth in a safe environment, and for this, extra eyes, such as these impalas, are more than welcome. Zebras under the special treatment by oxpeckers. Somehow the zebras know that the oxpeckers, through removal of parasites from their skin, fulfill a beneficial service for them. Lying half asleep in the water and resting. But now this group of hippos appears to have received the signal to move on. And off they go. The young ones first, and then the bulk of the group. A situation like in paradise, more than one species of animals peacefully together. Cattle egrets are persistent and follow every large animal they find moving. They delegate the task of chasing insects out of the grass into the air to these large mammals. The majestic kudu trophy bull were particularly skittish and didn't allow a lot of time for decent filming. Elephant bulls peacefully busy grazing. And no surprise, cattle egrets watching eagerly. The trust of the cattle egret in this elephant bull is such that it has no fear flying under its belly through to the other side. And in case you have missed this spectacle, hear the scene again in slow motion.